Welcome back to the Parking Lot Podcast. Today it is snowing and it's pretty cold. My hands are kind of cold. So it's been like a while. Like it's been a pretty long time since I've done an episode. Just because people's like schedules and it was hard. It's hard to find time when people can meet because everyone works or they're just busy. And so it's been a while, and I've been trying to get something together and so it's been pretty slow going. I got a couple of people that are interested. It's just we got to find the right time whenever we can meet. And so that's just how it goes. But so it's been a little bit. So like winter, like Truett was the last guy I had on, and so okay, in my life, so like since then, had winter break, didn't have school. I just kept working, and so it was cold and then it wasn't, and now we're getting snow, which is crazy. Like now, which is fine. I mean, I didn't have to work today. I kind of wanted to, but snow is also great. I mean, I can't wait to start sledding when I get home. Make some ices and whatnot. It's pretty cold out. I want to have a fire for sure. The roads are pretty sketchy. Church is canceled tomorrow. I saw that. Valid. I mean, it is slippery and not great out. Like every year, my dad, him and some other folks like Matt and Roger and other Richard and Victor, they come out, like we scrape the ice off the sidewalk so we can have church, and so it can be safe for people. And I always like doing that. I mean, it's tough work, but it has to be done, and I like it, and I'm down to help. And so yeah, so a lot has happened. So I hate school now. It low-key sucks. All my classes are trash, and I dropped 2 of them. So right now I'm skipping I have 2 classes left that I didn't drop out of yet, so I can keep my scholarship technically. So I'm skipping class. Like I haven't gone to class in a while, or like a few days. And so, because I hate it, like it's so much work, and it's just like, I just don't like it anymore. So I don't go to class. I don't. I just work more. Well, I don't yet, but like I pick up a shift if I can. So I do that, and then what else? I'm going back to Falls Creek. That is a for sure thing. I'm going to be a team lead. I don't fully understand. I mean, and I would like to go to the team, the leadership and supervisor training, but I can't get down there. I have to work, and it's just, I mean, it's far away, and I can really only just go down there for the summer. I mean, I would love to go help out on like a retreat, but I can't just like take off work to go do that. I mean, if I got an advance like warning, maybe, but I don't know. And it's not worth it. I mean, I'd love to go back, but I mean, I don't want to go down there for 2 days and then have to come all the way home. Like that's just not feasible. So that's happened. I got my nose pierced. It was chill. I liked it a lot. I mean, it didn't hurt. It hurt for like 2 seconds. It didn't bleed. It was fun. I liked it. I see like the stuff about like you want more piercings after you get your first one, and that's so true. I want to get my ears. I want to get my eyebrow, and then I think I'll stop there. I'd like to get a septum. I think that so they say to wait several months for the healing to like heal and whatnot, and so I'm going to do that, and then so in June I can get a septum, and I'm going to do that, I think. I would love an eyebrow piercing. They hurt, I heard, but I don't. I wear hats all the time, and so my eyebrow is right here, so my hat would mess with it. I would have to like stop wearing hats, but I can't do that. So I guess I won't get that one, but I'd love to have one. But I can just get like other ear piercings, and that's totally fine. What else? So that I want to get a tattoo. My Sunday school class, we're talking about a fellowship tattoo trip. I would be down for that. I have some few ideas. I want to get a ceiling fan, like one of those with like the cords that you pull. I think I'd get that on this shoulder or arm right here. Me and one of my friends, we want to get that supernatural, like anti-demon possession tattoo, like on our chest, wherever they have it in the TV show. I think I want to go get that with them. So me and them would go do that. Me and her would go do that. I want to get a white monster energy tattoo somewhere on my chest. I mean, these are all stupid ideas. The pain though, I am interested on how much, like, what does that feel like? But I guess we'll know when we find out or whatever. And it's like, I don't take my shirt off ever. So it's not like people are going to see it. And I want it for myself because I think I would like it. Yeah. Okay. So TCC, I'm only staying in until February because for my club, I'm only staying in for my club. I wanted to stay in longer so I could go to next session at the Capitol, but that's way far off and I can't keep skipping classes to do that. So I would love to go, but I just can't. So I'm going to drop out in February because I already agreed to go to this thing for our club and whatnot. So I'm going to stay and do that, and then I'm going to drop out. So at some point in February, and I'm not going to miss it. I mean, I'll miss my friends like in my club, but I can hang out with them. I mean, I can just go and like hang out. I can just get a visitor badge and hang out. So I might do that. Yeah. I'd love to work more. So, what was I saying? I don't remember. So, I need to stay in for my club, right? So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to drop out. I'm going to work more. Oh yeah, hideaway. So I want to work more. And I've been saying this for months. Like I need to ask my manager if I can like. So I'm on dish, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and those are the only days a week I work. And so very cool. Very cool. Okay, and so I would like to work more like on make side, like pizza, and then I like on Mondays if I could like go back to salad maybe. I'd love to do that, or I don't know. So I want to do that, and then what else? I don't remember. I don't know. I'm forgetting a lot. Okay, so I'm doing that, and then I like to do that, and then so like May something is when we have to get down to Falls Creek for like orientation and like to start working there. So I just need to like do something until then. Spring break, I'm thinking about hanging out with some people maybe. My parents were like, you could go intern for that state representative again, and I could text them and see if I could help, if I could work more, or if I could go down there and work for them. Yeah. And so after Falls Creek, I don't know. And so here's the big thing. So my dad got his dream job a few months ago. Like he sat us down and like told us, and like because my mom was being weird and my dad was being weird. I'm like, okay, we're either moving, someone died, or like he's quitting, so we're moving. And so I was like, I'm right, because that's what happened. And dude, it was so hard. Like I was sobbing. Like anytime my parents have ever talked about moving, I immediately start crying because I love it here and I don't want to move. And I get that's what happens, but I just like it hurts because I've only grown up here and I've always just wanted to live in my house forever. This is where I want to die. Like I would like to, like I was like, oh, I'm just gonna like die in Bixby. Like I want to live in Bixby, Oklahoma, forever. I just didn't want to move, and it hurts so much. And like I don't want to move, but that's what's gonna happen. So I drop out of school. I can quit Hideaway and get another job. So okay, so where does that leave me? I can either get an apartment here somewhere with some people. I don't know anyone that like needs a roommate. Like I don't know anyone that needs a roommate. So I can either stay here somewhere, like find someone that needs a roommate, live here and just work at Hideaway until I figure it out. Because my parents, like last Sunday is when my dad told the church, and so he's like, May I think is his like last Sunday. So in May, like that's when I need to like finalize like what I'm doing, so I can either go with them. I don't know where we're moving, because anytime they try to talk to me about it, I like start crying because it's so hard and I'm such a loser. And so I don't want to move, right? And so I just can't handle it. But I don't know what I'm gonna do. It's bad. I mean, it's not great. Like, I know life could be worse. People have been reaching out, and I appreciate the help and whatnot. Like, I appreciate it that people care about me. It's just, it's hard. You know, so I can go with them. I don't know where we're moving. It's like in some rural area. From my knowledge, it's like 2 hours away or something close to 2 hours away. It's in a rural area, because his job is like director of missions of like rural churches. Okay, and so because he grew up in rural areas, and like he hates cities. He hates like mass populated areas and traffic, and so he wants to like live on a farm and like have animals and like be a rural church pastor. And so, and I only grew up in Bixby, in a city, and so, and I am 20. I'm going to be 21 in June, so I'm an adult. So I go with them. I mean, I would find a job somewhere and just do that. That's plan A. Plan B is find a place here with some people and then figure it out. Plan C, I have a few options. What are they? So I got a few offers. Like this pastor in Hawaii, he's like, you can be our intern. Like, you can move here, live in our house. You can be an intern for our church full time. And so I could do that. I could move to Hawaii if the offer still stands. I haven't asked about it in a while, so I don't know if it still stands. I mean, I'm sure. I mean, if they need one, so I could do that. I could. One of my dad's friends reached out, and he's this retired Marine guy. I don't know what rank he was when he retired, but he was an officer in the Marines. And so he reached out, and he's like talking to me about all this, and he wants to help me, and it's just really it's really tricky, and it's emotionally, it's I don't know, whatever. But so he's trying to help me, and I appreciate it. He's like, dude, come down and live with me in Louisiana. And he like him and his family live there in Louisiana, and he's like, live with me, and I'll pay you, and you can work for my company. I don't remember what his company does exactly. So that would be tempting too, because Louisiana is pretty cool. That'd be wild. I mean, so that's one of the options. I could go to False Creek full time, and I mean, there's housing and a job, a full-time job. And so I need to call one of the guys from False Creek that I met down there that could tell me about how that is. Like, how would living at False Creek or whatever, how does that work? What does that look like? And so my hands are cold. Okay, and so I could do that, but I don't know. Like, yeah, okay, if I go with them, I mean, yeah, I could live at home and like live in a new home somewhere. Like, my dad was joking about buying a abandoned school in Drumright. I don't want to move, but I think I need to stay here. I think that's the move, is staying here somewhere. Finding some guys that need a roommate. That would be the move, and staying here and whatnot. Oh my gosh, it's so cold. Yeah. Okay. I do a podcast in different parking lots, and I thought while it's snowing, it would be pretty cool. Okay. And it's cold. But I don't know. I mean, it seems like a cool idea.
Yeah, have fun, be safe.
For sure. You guys too. Crap, man. It's cold. My finger hurts. I got a box of fireworks that we've been collecting for like 10 years. I'm gonna throw some on the pond. Crap, bro. Ow. Ow. Okay, so yeah, so that's my, I mean, that's, I don't know. Like friends, like I got friends I want to see, like all these people, like I just like all my friends from like high school or all this like school and work and all this. Like I don't see hardly anyone ever. Like on Sunday, I see all my friends there, but I don't talk to any of them. I mean Instagram. I text people, I send them reels and stuff, and like we see each other's posts and whatnot. And I mean that's the closest thing we have. Like I don't know. Even at work, like I don't talk to anyone on Dish really. I just listen to music or I try to call people and whatnot. Cold. I don't know. Okay, low key, I was thinking about therapy, like or like going to some like kind of like counseling. Like I tried at Falls Creek when it got bad. I was talking to one of the counselors there, but I'm like, this doesn't feel right, or like not right, but like this doesn't feel legit. I mean, I'm sure it is. Like she's licensed and everything, but I was like, low key, she's just telling me to pray about it, and like that worked. I mean, it got better. Like literally the day after that, it got better, and so oh my gosh, literally okay. So like the day after that, it got better. Like everything got better. Like she said pray about it. Like take note. Like I was like I'm journaling everything. Like I journal every day because like I don't know what else to do. Like I can tell my coworkers about it and like because we're all experiencing the same thing, right? And so it's like this isn't helping me. And like my boss is like, yo, like you can talk to me, like because I was like, we have counseling here, right? And he's like, yeah, like, but do you want to talk about it? And I'm like, maybe, but like Loki, he was part of the problem, so that wouldn't have helped. And so low key, I tried that. I called my school, like my selected for me, uh, my success coach, right? And he's a nice guy, but like I could barely understand him, and like that wasn't like a connection. Like I don't know, he was just talking word into the phone, but like he's like it's supposed to be an hour and it was like 20 minutes and I still needed help with stuff. Like he's my college success coach. And he's like, how many hours do you work? And like, what do you do for studying all this? And I'm like, bro, I'm going to like drop out in like a few days. I need actual help. Like, and like, so I tried, I made an appointment with like licensed counseling and like, counselors and whatnot. But then at TCC, like we have people. And so I reached out, I made contact and like we set up an appointment, but I canceled it because I'm like, this is ridiculous. I mean, it's not ridiculous, but I was like, I can't do this. Or like, I don't know. I felt awkward. I'm like, I can't do this. I shouldn't go. Like, what am I going to say? And so I backed out. Or, at work, we have this thing where you can like, call this success coach, this other guy. And I reached out and emailed him. I'm like, I low key don't want to do this anymore. I was like, I appreciate your guys' time. I'm like, I don't know what to say. Like, I feel awkward about this, but I do need to talk to people. Like, I call my friends. I'm like, yo, can we talk? And I tell them all this, and they're like, yeah, what's up? And I tell them, and they're like, yeah, man, that's how it goes. Or like, we're in the same boat too. Like, so I kind of want to talk to like a licensed like guy or something or a girl, but I'm just like, and so I don't know. But so that's whatever. I want to get my ears pierced. I've been texting some people, seeing if they want to go, but they're busy. Definitely before next semester, me and my friend should get that tattoo. That'd be so cool. Are you sure? Because that's gonna hurt. I'm like, they all hurt. I mean, they're right. Like they all hurt, and it's like, I know it's like it's a tattoo. It's gonna hurt, but like, I'm sure you can like. There's stuff you can do to make it hurt less. I don't know exactly how tattoos work, but I mean, it looks fun and I want some. I like how people drive by and they're like, "Are you okay?" Like, mm-hmm. I wish I could use other parking lots, but I don't because I mean it only makes sense because here has like I just go to my dad's office and grab a tripod and like a table and chair, and so it makes sense to just use here. And like I don't know, I'm cold. My fingers hurt. I don't know, but I'm excited for Falls Creek. At first I wasn't because how many people like aren't coming back, and so I was sad. But then you're like, oh, you'll make new friends. I'm like, I'm sure I will, and I was just like sad because people aren't coming back because like, and they have valid like reasons why they hated it, or yeah, hated it. Like, and I hated some things about it, and so there is valid reasons why not to come back because I don't think those problems are going to be fixed. I mean, yeah, we could address them, and we did, but they didn't get fixed. Which, whatever. I mean, and so I don't know, but like, I talked to this one guy, and he's like, "We're focusing on recruitment rather than retention," and I'm like, "That's valid." Kind of. I mean, how many people come back as second years and third years and fourth years? Like, not a lot because it's really a one summer thing, and that's valid. And I don't know. So I was like kind of backing out. I was like, should I not go? Like, I want to go because I loved it. But then I'm like, all my friends aren't coming back. But I'm like, come on, like, I want you guys here, but they don't want to. I'm like, okay, well, at least come visit or something, please. And so I was like, okay. And we have some new people, and I texted the new people and introduced myself, and I'm like, "How you guys doing?" Like, just random question, like, "What brought you guys here?" And they're always like, they're like, most of them were like, "Grew up here, went here every summer, wanted to give back. God's calling me to surf here," and like, I like that. I mean, that's what we want. I've asked some friends if they want to work there, and no one wants to, and it's valid. I would love to go to that supervisor training thing. I don't know what that looks like, but I'd love to go, but I just can't. I'm sure they can tell me about it after. Thinking about new pins to make. I have some from last summer that are pretty funny, but like I only made like staff relatable pins, so like no one else would get them. On our family group chat the other day, I looked and I found my mom posted a picture of Falls Creek 2010. And I'm like, bro, I was 5 years old, and I'm over here in the corner. Like, man, life was so much better back then. If I could just go back to 2010 and restart, like that'd be so goated. And I don't know. I'm cold. Low key. So I turned 21 in June, and like, I don't know. I kind of want to like try vaping, like try it once. Like just, I mean, I know that's stupid and I shouldn't, but like low key, I don't know, try it once. I want to go home and start a fire, but like we burned up all of our firewood, like all of it, and so I need more firewood and fire. It's cold. I went outside and then I came back in and my feet were covered in snow and I like almost slipped and fell because I'm like, oh, wet snow and tile do not go together, or concrete, or whatever the thing is made out of, the floor, the road, parking lot. Oh yeah, the thing my podcast is called. I think it's concrete, right? Probably. Someone's doing donuts over there. I'm cold. My toes are cold, and my hands. I have these work shoes, right? I have those like fake knockoff Timberlands, and I wear them to work because they're my work shoes. And lately, I've been getting them like soaking wet, like normal when I'm working on dish. If I work better or like more carefully, I could probably get them not as wet. But I just like do the dishes. I'm trying to get everything through, and so I'm like, I've been getting them wet, and they like get soaked. And I'm like, low key, why can't I start feeling it now? Like I think my shoes are wearing down because of how much I use them, and so it's like, they're like wearing down. Oh. So today is Saturday, tomorrow's Sunday. Low key, I want to go to church, but that's valid. It's snowy and icy, and that's yeah. But I missed Sunday last time because it was when my dad told the church he's quitting, and so I'm like, I'm not going to be there for that because I'm going to start sobbing. So I'm like, can't do that. Can't do that in front of people. Can't lose whatever aura I have left. So yeah. Oh my gosh. Okay. I mean, there's been a lot that's happened since I had Truett on, but I just can't remember anything. I had this one guy on, but I like low-key lost like all the footage. My bad. So I need to have him on again whenever it's not snowing and cold. It's cold. There's a lot of deer at my house now. Not a lot, but there's like one like every couple days at night when I get home from work. There's a deer. It's pretty cool seeing them. So like by my house, they like cleared out like all these trees. Like it's so bad. They're like building all these neighborhoods, and low-key sucks. I mean, so like I wanted to, like I had a goal, and I was like, let's try to go to community college, and I did. And I'm a second year or whatever. Like I'm like I don't remember how many semesters. Well, I'm a few semesters in, right? And it's been slow going, and I've been doing it. But then I'm like, I hate it now because it's like all the assignments are on Blackboard, and Blackboard is so confusing, and I hate it so much. I'm like, it's not worth it. Like if I'm like getting this mad, like I'm not doing this. Like, I mean, in the back of my mind, I was like, yes, let's try to do this. Let's actually do it. And I did. That was part of my mindset. But then the other part was like, low-key, when I graduated high school, I had no plans. Like I was where I am right now when I graduated high school. It's like I got no plans, no goals, no direction, nothing, right? So I'm like, what do I do now? And so I was like, let's go to TCC, right? Because it's like kind of free because I have that scholarship. So like, let's do that. And I did. And I got everything I wanted out of it. I made friends. I had them on my podcast. I went to I did stuff. I joined clubs. I started one. I joined student government. I did everything I wanted to, right? But I just can't do it anymore. And like, I could just drop classes, but I'm like, okay, no, right? So I dropped too many classes. And so if I were to somehow stay in and pass all my classes I had and lock in, I would end up paying for more. And I just like, I'm not doing that. Like at the end of it, I had to pay for like 2 classes or something. I'm like, I'm not even going to do that if I could even stay in, right? So I just did it. Howdy. Hi.
What's it, Bobby?
Hi. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Do you like the snow? Yeah, do.
No, not a whole lot, but
Aww.
let's go.
That's a dog. I talked to my advisor, not mine, but another one, and she's so nice. I've talked to her before. She's great. Like all my advisors I've ever talked to are all great, and like the career services people are all great. Like when people talk about they've had terrible advisors, I don't know who they're getting or like what they're doing or what's happening. But I love mine. Mine are great. Like anyone I've ever talked to, like TCC employees are low key great. I'm cold, so see you guys.